Okay, I'm back. We're going north on Yonge, starting from College. And let's see what's doing, people. This is College, Carlton down there, and this side here of Yonge Street, the west side, College. Okay? Right up there, as you can see, College Street. To a pan of the area. Okay. Let's continue on. Tokyo Smoke, people. Tokyo Smoke Cannabis. Pizza, Shoppers Drug Mart. Little Edo, Japan. Looks like a little grill action here. Going north on Yonge Street. Oof, the big wafts of pot I just smelled. Okay. Oops. Sports Bar and Grill. Okay. I'm losing a lot of light. I don't know what's going on. Must be that time of the day. Hope the camera sensors pick it up. Give you some good visuals. Bit of a crazy day. I think my last vlog, I didn't have the camera in the right setting. I had it on tilt as opposed to follow. And I don't think I got the shots I wanted, but I'll see if I can edit it and make it good for you guys. Oh, when you get tired, when you've done a few vlogs, you start making mistakes, forgetting things, batteries run out. Oh, it's a freaking horror story sometimes. But let's soldier on. We're going north, Yonge Street, from College Street. Okay. Hot pot and tea. Super. Domino's Pizza. All right. Coming up to Alexander Street. A bit of wind picking up. Don't have the muffs going. But we'll have to put up with it because I'm not digging out the muffs. I don't have enough subscribers yet to care. Anyways, people. Yonge Street. I've done this a million times, I say. Yonge Street. Plenty of people every day. Okay. Let's cross the light here and make sure I make it. 'Cause I hate missing lights. Okay. Let's do a little pan of the area. All right. INS Market over there. E-bike there. People walking towards me here. We're going to look at the Love Shop. We have a crazy person across the street. I will not make eye contact. Haven't seen too many of them lately. Oh boy. Oh boy. Have to hold my breath because the average sneeze goes 14 feet. I think I walked right into that sneeze cough thing she just did. I'm a germaphobe, people. Germy. Don't like the germs. All right. Got up this morning and I wanted to get my car fixed. So I got up really early. The problem with the car is it's stalling out. Something with the throttle body. And so to drive it to the service station, mechanics, I knew it was going to stall out at least 2 or 3 times, so I had to really be careful not to get rear-ended by another car. So anyways, I got up early to make sure there's not too much traffic, and I made it to the service station. Now it's an older vehicle. It's a bit of a winter beater. Okay. It's a bit of a winter beater, and before I go in, I kind of research what the problem is, so I kind of sound like I kind of know what's going on, so the mechanics don't rip me off as much. They will rip you off, but nothing's going to be as much if you kind of know what's wrong. So anyways, I got one of those code readers and plugged it into the car, and the computer told me what most likely the problems are. And based on the symptoms, it's pretty well I knew what it was. There's a throttle body sensor. Now, I don't know what a throttle body does, but I'm starting to realize with cars, you don't have to know what it's McDonald's, people. The part does. If it's like attached to 4 bolts, it's just a matter of taking the 4 bolts off. Okay, hang on, there's a little beauty action here. I should go in there, no? And loosen the 4 bolts, put the part back on, take the old part and throw it away. Sometimes that cures everything for now, you know? So anyways, I make it to the garage, and sometimes it goes nice and smooth, and sometimes it doesn't. So anyways, he said, what's wrong? I told him, listen, car's cutting out on me. Most likely it's a throttle body sensor. He says, how do you know? Well, I put it on the code reader, and these are the codes, and it told me, and I looked it up, and that's what it is, and then all the symptoms align. He goes, well, I'll put it on mine and see what's going on. So he puts it in his, and it doesn't say what my code reader says, but his says about 20 other problems. So I said, well, anyways, this is what I want fixed. I don't think he was too happy with that. He says, I'll do it, but they don't like it when they don't have as much control, you know? So anyways, he looked up the part, and he took forever. Usually it takes 2 seconds to look up the part, to give you a price and, you know, whatever. But it almost sounds like he didn't want to fix it, because I don't think he is going to make as much money, okay, doing what I want as opposed to what he tells me I need. So anyways, he gives me a ridiculous price and tells me come back Monday. And I said, whoa. You see, the car is probably worth maybe $800. I told him it's a winter beater. And the price he gave me was a lot more than $800. You know what I mean? So I said, if it's going to be like that, the car is ready to be towed away and taken away and, you know, goodbye. Or I'm going to start, and I think a lot of people are starting to do this, trying to repair the car yourself. There's a lot of YouTube videos. There's a lot of information you can get. People are realizing, you know, everything's attached by 4 or 5 bolts if you can get to it. You know what I mean? So I can take the car and have it towed away, or I can try and fix it. So anyways, I declined what he offered, price-wise and all ever, and he didn't even seem like, he didn't even try to like, okay, no problem, you know, I would really like to fix it for you. He was okay, no problem. So I guess for some reason he didn't care, or didn't want to, or he wasn't going to make enough money. So anyways, I drove it back home, installed a couple of times. Had to strategically put my hazard lights on so that people don't plow into me. And I got home and parked it. So now, haven't had to do this in a long time. Now I gotta break out the tools, buy parts, and my days of fixing my own car has started again. I truly believe that any vehicle you get now, you have to be able to fix at least 30% of it. You know, even if it seems like simple as replacing the battery, lights, you know, small stuff, little filters inside the cabin filters, stuff like that. You go in, they'll soak you. They'll make it seem like it's rocket science, but it's not. All right, everything's all plastic in there. It's all snap-ons and snap-offs. Okay, so the vehicle, the engine is good, the transmission is good, but a whole bunch of other small things that I can do myself if I, with a little research. Do you see that? That guy just coughed. I hate when people open mouth cough, block it. That thing goes like 14 feet, I was told. When someone sneezes or coughs, it goes like 14 feet, the little vapors and stuff, Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so I can give up in this car, or I can try and fix it myself. And after talking to a few people, I can probably get the part for like, maybe 140, 130 bucks. I could go for a used one and take a chance at, eBay and something for like 40, 50 bucks. But that's taking a chance. But buy the part and spend a weekend or two fixing this part, And I'm going to start my journey of like, before I go into a mechanics in the future, I will see if I can fix it myself. I don't want to have to do it. But unfortunately, a lot of these guys don't know a thing called repeat business, and they will rip you off and they chuckle as you leave, but you never come back, and then they have to super rip off the next guy because they have no customers. And now they have to open on Sundays. A lot of them open Sundays now. It's a horror story, all because they rip people off during the week, So anyways, the verdict on the car is it's unless I can fix it, I'm not dropping the coin to fix it. But if I can fix it myself for a fraction of the cost, I'll keep, I want to get another 2 years out of it. It's an old car, it's a 2007. So if I can get another 2 years out of it, I'll be happy. And that's what I'm going to try and do. And looks like I got to break out the tools and start repairing the old vehicles again, because the medium price when you go to a garage or any mechanics, they try to get from you now, they try to get it to $3,000, right? And they always, now they come up with the old, we can finance you, we can finance you. I don't want financing for car repairs, I pay cash for everything. I'm an El Cheapo, and I'm an El Cheapo, so I pay cash for everything and I stay out of debt. So anyways, that's what I got to do. So I'm hoping that the weather is pretty good for the next maybe week or so, because the hood gets open and let the stress begin. But it's a necessary evil, because I can't afford to be going into the mechanics and getting ripped off all the time. They give you one price, telling you we're giving you a good deal, but they're setting you up. As soon as you get home, about 40 minutes later, you get a phone call, or we can't proceed because we found something else. And that's when it shoots up to like $1,800 to $3,000, anyways. So, my Betsy is in my driveway right now, and I'm not sending her to the scrapyard, people. I'll give you an update on Betsy as I start talking to people as to where to get the cheapest parts, and how to get this thing pulled apart, and where to find the particular section I have to replace. I have a general idea, but it's buried in all kinds of hoses and wires and stuff like that, and that's done on purpose to make sure that there's no weekend mechanics anymore. This is Charles Street with all this traffic. Oh yes. Okay. We're at still a Yonge and Charles. I think I will cross the street, because I don't want to go into the scaffolding over there and up above. So I'm going to cross here. Yeah, so I think a lot of people are going to start doing that. Every time you turn around, even your dentist rips you off now, He'll basically, whatever your plan covers, he'll do it whether you need it or not, or she. And they think everyone's stupid. And that's why nobody wants to see them anymore. And you can't trust anybody anymore. But your car, oh my God. you better learn to do a lot of those. Well, not a lot, but at least 30. I feel about 30%. You should learn how to do. Everything's plastic on the car, and everything is held on by 1 or 2 or 3 bolts. And learn something, you know. Woohoo! What do we got here, people? Best of the best quality. Oh, barbecue chicken there. Okay, ginger right over there.
Has $1 billion. How was that?
So, you know, every time I go on a vlog now, I see. I mean, how many vloggers are there in the city now? What do we got going on here, people? We've got the brass rail. We got the brass rail. Every time. So, I think it's going to be flooded with too many people doing vlogs in Toronto soon, to the point where anyone new coming in ain't gonna, unless you have an audience, you're gonna be working really hard, man, because everyone's doing the same thing. You know, and I'm kind of trying to keep my ugly mug off YouTube for as long as I can, because this isn't my full-time job, and every time I turn around, someone's vlogging me. But anyways, that's comes to the territory. It's just light-hearted humor. And anyways, since I did a few walks today, and I've seen at least 3 other vloggers doing the exact same thing. One with the exact same camera equipment as myself, and the last guy there, he was using a gimbal and a cell phone, talking to himself. Oh boy. Okay. Sometimes there's little cracks and crevices between buildings, and there'll be humans standing in there, and you don't know if they're gonna jump out at you and attack you, or if they're mild and mannered. But anyways, we're coming up to Bloor Street. I'm gonna end it here. Please like and subscribe, and I'll make more vids when I get a chance. I think I have one more walk left in me before I shut the baby down. So let's pan the area. Woohoo! Okay, Yonge and Bloor, people, and let's cross. I got 10 seconds. I don't think I did a zoom in this one yet, because you know I like my zoom, so I'll just do one quick zoom at something, and then I'm gonna shut the camera down. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna zoom, but let's go up and let's zoom already. Zoom back down. Oh, am I on tilt again? Tilt. Okay. All right. Well, I forgot how to use my camera, so anyways. Thanks for coming along.